Okay, well, once again, here we are, Tuesday morning, Hotel Barracuda, Ron Carty here. I'm part of the expat team, but as always, it's my privilege to interview our speaker. And today we've got Thomas Carden, who was introducing the tax rumours. Are the tax rumours true, is that right?
Yes.
Would you like
some are, some aren't.
Yeah, fair
enough.
enough.
Nature of rumors in this.
Yeah, no, well, let's say hello to everybody.
Hello,
anyway.
everybody. My name's Thomas Carden. I'm the Director of American International Tax Advisors.
Excellent.
Out of Bangkok. We just opened our satellite office here in Pattaya as well. We are the largest international specialist on taxation here in Thailand, as far as Southeast Asia as I know.
Interesting.
We have a team dedicated to not just Americans, but all nationalities.
Good.
Working on these Thai tax issues as
Excellent.
well.
And look, it's such a... You had so many questions there. We've only got a relatively short time, so I'm going to... But you started off about last year's rules.
Yeah, okay. The big change here, and there's some smoke and mirrors of some other people talking about this, saying there's no real changes. There's a huge change. Because under prior rules last year, up until September of last year, which actually translated new rules to January 1st this year, it said if money was kept in a savings account outside of Thailand for more than 12 months, it was considered savings. So if you say you took a pension distribution, you put it in your checking account, and you brought that money into Thailand, it was savings and free of tax.
Yeah.
This was such a large loophole. It was more of a ship channel, as I'm famous for saying in this. No one ever, the Thai authorities didn't even bother to calculate tax on national income because when was it taxed and all this kind of stuff with it. Now, though, savings, if it was in your savings account as of December 31st of last year, it's okay. But any income after that that's brought into Thailand is considered income for now until the end of the future.
Interesting idea, law. So there's this new interpretation of the rules, is that right?
Yeah, it was a new interpretation of the rules. There was some debate early on on whether or not this was going to be able to pass through the court system and everything. That has seemingly cleared through and passed, and the current government has stated within 7 days after they came to power, they stated they're following up with this. So this is going to occur. And that's not just them. We talk to the Thai Revenue Department on a regular basis, the central office in Bangkok. They're saying this is coming. So
that's obviously clear. Another question that everybody's had is it going to happen or not going to happen or whatever it is?
I was a bit skeptical that it would happen as soon as it was. I said for a long time, I can't think they can get the regulations in place. They're going to push this off for a year or two. But the reality of this is coming down the pike, guys.
It's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
Okay, and then...
unless literally somebody at ministerial level stops it, steps in and changes this, it's done.
Okay, but there's different rules for different countries, is that right?
Yes and no.
Okay. Here we go.
Yes, no, and maybe. A real firm answer here. Thailand has, it's within the 60s tax treaties between different countries.
Right.
And they're called double tax agreements. What they are is effectively a contract between two different countries.
I'm trying to get them to be a quick...
talking about whether or not what can be taxed and when can be taxed. And this is set up to prevent double taxation. Now, in some cases, many cases it means, actually, that you're paying tax in, say, UK income. Thailand has to give you a tax credit for that taxes paid in the UK. Or it says, like a government pension in the UK, this is government employee pension only. In the UK, it says that pension is only taxable in the UK, not taxable here in Thailand. And each of those countries can vary on how they say. The United States has a very good one for Social Security earnings. It says Social Security earnings are only taxable in the United States, not taxable here. Each tax treaty is unique. Give us a call if you need questions about that.
I think that's the answer. And then you spoke about this global tax.
Global taxation is not, this is where most of the rest of the world is, by the way. This is not a reason to say, I don't want to be retired here to this. You're going to go in most every other country. They're doing global taxation. You're more than 180 days. You're subject to taxation in your global income. That gets rid of that whether that money is remitted into Thailand rule or not. It pushes it into, okay, wait a second. All income is taxed no matter where it is, but you get tax credits for the other countries in this.
Interesting.
That's the way most countries operate on this. It's not yet passed. I would think that would come into effect January 1st, 2026 at the beginning with this, because they haven't announced it to the end of the year. But that does have to go through the legislature here and be changed with it.
Big breath, eh?
Big breath. We're very, very busy.
And then you had another question with regards to LTR visas.
Okay, under current rules, and they could change this in the LTR visa
Right.
at any point.
What
in
is
the
an
future.
LTR visa?
LTR visa, long-term resident visa. Okay, which essentially have to be a certain amount of high wealth. I believe, I'm not the expert on the LTR visa itself, but it's $80,000 of passive income coming in each year.
Okay.
To qualify for the LTR visa.
Okay.
What that allows you to do is you are free of tax, this international tax issue.
Yeah.
Now, if they move to global taxation, do they strike that from the new generation LTR visas, or they say when that visa expires at the end of the year, possibly do this? Now, there are other ways to plan around this. You can use, there's tax treaties that have very good pension rules, like Hong Kong pensions. You can move money into there and do that. You can give us a call and we can help you with tax planning and make you more tax efficient. We don't help you cheat on your taxes, but we help you make tax efficient.
Yeah, okay.
Everything we do is upfront legit.
Good, okay. And then the biggest question that everybody asks, and you were asked it today as well, is Thai tax number. Do expats need a Thai tax number?
If you are here more than 180 days, we strongly encourage you to get it by the end of this year. You can go to your local tax office. They should give you a Thai tax ID number if you have the right documents with this.
And what are the right documents?
Lease, unfortunately, we have a list you can call us with. It's about 12 different documents you have to come with this. They will actually accept the documents in English as well, although the lease has to be in Thai.
Okay.
To this. And if you're living with your wife, there's a letter from her. You have the right to live in that house.
Okay, interesting.
We have a whole list. You can contact us. Our website is www.aitaxadvisors with an E at the end, .com. So AITADVISERS.
Very good. It's funny, well, you beat me to it, because I was just going to say to everybody, there's this free consultant service, and I was going to say, give the details.
For especially anybody connected to the Patio Expat Club, we do a free half-hour consultation.
Whoa. And
we'll actually give you free yes and no questions on this.
Good.
It's not a sales call, but we're going to tell you, you can go get a tax ID number. If you don't, we charge 7,000 baht. You don't want to go through the hassle with it. To the 7,000 baht plus VAT. Our charge to do a tax return, if it's the average tax return, Thai tax return, it's $400 US.
Okay.
So, this catch-22 of this is come in early. You may want to come in December and say, hey, I want to go ahead and set this up because we have a theoretical capacity. There's 400,000 Thai expats or expats here in Thailand. We have no way we can handle 1% of that. So, we're very good. We talk to the Thai authorities. Come in and talk to us in advance so you've got a slot that we're going to be able to do this. Filing deadline is March 31st.
Right.
The filing late deadline is only like 200 or 400 baht. If you are late and you owe taxes, that's where it gets bad. It's a 1.5% interest per month on any tax due. Okay. That's the stiffer part after March 31st.
Oh, well, thank you for finishing on that. Anyway, listen, it's my pleasure. Listen, brilliant, okay. As I say, check up on the services and all the contact details on our website and everything. But it's my pleasure to give you the certificate on behalf of the expats,
I appreciate this.
Club and everything.
You guys, many years ago, were the first organization I spoke at here.
Yeah, look at you said that,
in Pattaya, and actually anywhere in Thailand with
Interesting,
us. Highly recommend, the expat clubs here. You guys do a great service. Join these clubs and come to the meetings.
Well, look at that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it.
Come join us. Listen to the man. Listen to other speakers. Every Tuesday, Hotel Barracuda. We're here for you. Camaraderie, breakfast, information, everything an expat needs. See you next week.